you believe this is a 50-year-old veteran dominating the snooker table? Ronnie O'Sullivan started with a powerful break-off, sending the balls across the table and spreading the reds in every direction. The crowd immediately responded with loud applause. It was the start of a match that would become a memorable display of Ronnie's skill. This match came from the 2024 International Championship, where Ronnie O'Sullivan faced Natchiri Vongharathai. Before the match, most people expected Ronnie to win comfortably, but the opening frame brought a surprise. Natchiri took the first frame and immediately put Ronnie under pressure. She forced O'Sullivan into some difficult positions, but falling behind only made Ronnie more determined. That powerful break-off was his answer. The real fight had just begun. By this stage, Ronnie was already over 50. He knew that he could not be the same player he was many years ago. Ronnie had once said that when he was close to his best, it was extremely difficult for anyone to beat him. But he also admitted that things had changed. Even when he played very well, an opponent performing at an average level could still beat him. His journey in this tournament had not been easy either. Before the event, Ronnie had been dealing with injuries and missed 3 tournaments in a row. When he returned, his timing was not perfect, and his form was still far from his best. But Ronnie quickly found his rhythm again. As the match continued, his confidence and accuracy returned. He made 2 century breaks and 3 more breaks, over 50, putting constant pressure on his opponent. Natchiri struggled to keep up, and slowly the match started to turn into a masterclass from Ronnie. Ronnie calmly potted a red, and then opened the group of reds in the middle of the table. The cue ball moved exactly where he wanted, leaving the blue perfectly positioned. Cue ball control has always been one of Ronnie's biggest strengths. He seems to know exactly where the cue ball needs to finish before he even plays the shot. His style is not always about powerful attacking shots. Instead, he often uses simple and accurate positional play. Every shot is planned to give him the best possible position for the next one. That smooth control is one of the main reasons fans continue to love watching Ronnie play. Whenever he appears at a tournament, huge crowds are expected. In the players' lounge, Natchiri looked increasingly anxious. She usually competed around the qualifying stages, but now she was facing one of the biggest names in snooker. It was a huge challenge. Still, she made an impressive start. She won 2 frames and briefly gave herself a chance of causing a major upset. But Ronnie was slowly getting sharper, and the balance of the match began to change. The momentum was now clearly with O'Sullivan. Ronnie has always been motivated by the biggest challenges and the biggest prizes. This time, he also had another reason to push for victory. The winner's prize was £175,000. Ronnie potted the final easy red and sealed control of the frame. The crowd erupted once again, but rather than simply close out the match, he decided to extend the advantage in style. The powerful break-off sent the tightly packed balls spreading across the table. His cue ball control looked smooth and effortless. It seemed as if the entire table was under his control. To someone watching from the crowd, some of these shots might look easy, but anyone who has played snooker knows how difficult it is to control the cue ball so precisely, especially under pressure. Then Ronnie faced a small problem. He hit the cue ball slightly too hard and left himself with a difficult angle on the next red. He was only 1 shot away from another century break, so he decided to attack. Ronnie played a stunning cut, sending the red straight into the pocket. The cue ball then moved perfectly onto the black in the bottom pocket. Another excellent shot brought a huge reaction from the crowd as the colors were returned to their spots. Ronnie had now entered the final stage of his break. After decades of competing at the highest level, time has naturally started to leave its mark on Ronnie O'Sullivan. The fearless young player who once dominated the sport is now a veteran, with silver appearing in his hair. At the 2025 World Championship, Ronnie watched Zhao Xingtong perform brilliantly on the biggest stage. For a moment, it almost looked as though Ronnie was watching a younger version of himself. The rise of the next generation is exciting for snooker, but at the same time, seeing a legend slowly move toward the later stages of his career brings a feeling of nostalgia. Throughout his incredible career, Ronnie has created records that remain extremely difficult to match, and the story of Ronnie O'Sullivan is still far from over. As the final ball disappeared into the pocket, Ronnie completed another dominant clearance with an excellent 132 break. But beyond the score, Ronnie also showed respect for his opponent. He immediately turned toward the crowd and encouraged them to give Natchiri a huge round of applause for fighting until the very end. That moment was about more than winning or losing. It showed Ronnie's respect for his opponent and his calm attitude under pressure. And moments like this are another reason why Ronnie O'Sullivan remains one of the most admired players in snooker.